company's greatest asset is not their customer. A company's greatest asset is their employee. I absolutely guarantee that this is a fact. I go back to the kitchen to do something. I come back, sure enough, I have 4 tables. Brand new. Now, I'm a pretty good waiter, but I can't violate the laws of physics and be in 4 places at the same time, which is really where I need to be. So now it's damage control. So I get to the second table. Same thing. Hi, folks. How you doing? My name's Dennis. I'll be your waiter tonight. And I started going through my spiel. But about halfway through, I heard this behind me. So I caught a little peek over my shoulder. And it was a guy at my 3rd table. And he wasn't looking at me. He was just looking around. Because by golly, somebody was going to pay attention to him. So now I go to my 4th table. But before I can say a word, the fellow there says, hey, Dennis, how you doing? Looks like you're having quite a night. I kind of laughed, and he said, let me guess. You had your entire station sat at the same time, didn't you? And I laughed and said, yeah, I did. One table that I had that night got a level of service that was stone cold above and beyond. They showed me respect and appreciation and gratitude, empathy, and my reward to them was to give them an absolutely stunning level of service. There was no question, out of a ski school of 120 people, I was absolutely the worst skier on the ski school by a lot. The reason I got hired is that I fit Aspen Highlands culture. Lefty had created this bubble, and we all got to live in it every day. So when I came to work, I got to live in this world, this bubble of joy and passion and achievement and fun and laughter every single day, which I understand better now than I did then, because it was Lefty's vision of an intentional culture. Now, there were 3 other mountains in Aspen, 4 in total. Aspen Highlands was the outlier, a single owner. The other 3 were owned by the Aspen Ski Corporation, big corporation. Their ski school ran like a corporation. It was rigid and structured and defined and regimented, and there was one way to do things and one way only. And one of the ironies is that if you took a group of beginners from Aspen Highlands, Fun Central, and put them with a group of ski corp skiers 5 days on skis, our skiers would ski them off the mountain. Passion plus fun equal great performance. Think about how cool that is. Finally, one of them says, we got the greatest theme this year. It's culture shift. And I thought, wow, that's pretty powerful. Except then he told me what his culture shift was. It was a new sales plan, new marketing plan, new back shop protocol, and it was a new customer retention plan. Absolutely nothing to do with culture. And this was my epiphany. I realized these people have absolutely no idea that they are the culture. And everything they were dissing, everything they were saying they didn't like was them. Huge step here is hiring. You have to make sure you hire people for your culture. That's what's paramount to Tony Hsieh at Zappos. It's so important that when they do interviews, and keep in mind, they get thousands of applicants for every job, a stockroom job. It's not because thousands of people want to work in a stockroom. They just want to work for Zappos. They want to be there. It's the place they want to be. It's the company that everybody loves. Anyone who does not buy into this culture, it doesn't matter who they are, they have to go. Have to go. 1 or 2 people will destroy the culture you're trying to build. They just will. And that's not easy when it's a top salesperson. That's not easy when it's a manager of a successful division. But you have to get rid of them. From the Harvard Business Review, unhappy employees are 87% more likely to leave the company. $500 billion a year, $500 billion is left on the table, gone, vapor, every year in American business simply due to unhappy employees. And I said, okay, what would happen to you if tomorrow you had 400 employees show up and give you, and I just couldn't say 70%. I just said, that's just too much. We're going to blow it all the way down. Let's just say 15%. If you had 400 employees show up and give you 15% more effort tomorrow, what would happen? And the wheels were turning, and he said, I honestly don't know. He said, it could change my whole business model. What does having an amazing, supportive, positive culture do? It creates a joyful workplace, makes everyone happy, increases productivity, increases revenues, creates a place employees don't want to leave, and more importantly, it just makes life way more fun, and who doesn't want that? And with that, thank you very much. I've enjoyed being here.